it looks ugly when you're not getting those goals that go with 4 chances per game. But then,
as United fans have found, but at what cost? It may be a lot of controversial that he's going to create a monster club.
A Manchester City.
No.
The best team in the last however long.
You squander a lead.
No, bro. Like Arsenal.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening. Welcome to another episode of Podcast Pundits. I'll be your host today, Dre Man, avid Man United fan, for those that don't already know. Before we go around the room, you can find us on all major platforms, podcast.pundits, podcastpundits_. You already know the drill by now. So let's go around the room quickly so you see who's joining us. Starting to my left.
Yo, Del Estrada, formerly the man of many club faces, now a free agent.
Buzman Free, that's your new name.
Always.
At least he's consistent. For a change.
He's trying.
He's been consistent with the no club.
it's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah,
True.
And the description in the episode listings has changed as well. We've put you as a free agent in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Just to let everyone know, just so it's transparent. Moving on from, I was going to say the man of many club faces.
You would have been right.
Yeah. Moving on from Della's left.
Yo, it's your boy, top of the league. That's my new name. It's been my name for a couple of weeks now. Still top of the league, aka Joey Nomadic, aka Liverpool's #1 fan. Here to bask in the glory of another week at the top.
Dope. And then moving on.
Marley Mel here, Man United supporter. The club of humble beginnings.
Yeah, it's a new dawn.
New dawn. Look, we're coming back, boys. We're coming back. How about that?
Yeah, we got to wait and see. But yeah, let's go straight into it. There weren't that many games this weekend, but only fitting to start with Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 4. Jota and Nunes scored twice as the Reds extend their Premier League lead at the top. Firstly, just to go straight to you, Joey, is this what you want to see? With obviously Mo being out now, injured from the AFCON.
I thought you called my Mo Dean.
No. But yeah, so you guys are literally scoring the goals, which is what you want to see without Mo being there. And apparently he's out for a little while. He'd only literally be going back to the AFCON if they got to the final or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's like 3 weeks, maybe 21 days or something that was been quoted. He's supposed to be coming back to get some like intensive rehab or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a good showing. It started off a bit tricky, and I think the same thing happened in the midweek game against Fulham, the Carabao Cup, not this week before. So obviously adjusting to life without Salah, it's going to be awkward, isn't it? So it was good to start off the game. I think Nunes was Nunes was in the middle. Jota was out wide. And then Diaz kept on shuffling as well. So like Klopp is trying new things. One of the complaints I had at the beginning of the season was the tactical changes were coming too late, or they just weren't being done at all. And obviously, like, McAllister struggled. McAllister was another person who just kind of flitted in. And I want to obviously have the caveat that it was Bournemouth. And even though Bournemouth had a couple, like, chances or what could have been chances, they were pretty toothless. So you had them on lock. We had the comfort of knowing that when we did mess up, that nothing was really going to happen at the back against Konate and Anderson and Joe Gomez as well. Shout out. But
You didn't even mention VVD.
No, he was
going to mention that later, man.
It was light work, innit, man? Like, he didn't really do anything exceptional, man. But you know what he does? He just assesses the danger and then comes in at the right time. Pause. But I think Nunes, Jota, Gakpo coming on. Diaz he couldn't really find himself because obviously playing on the right, I don't think that's going to work out in the long run. Obviously Harvey Elliott as well, trying to figure out how to play on the right hand side. So it was a learning experience for the team, man. But I'm happy we came out, especially after the Arsenal result.
Apologies are owed to Darwin Nunes a lot. He
Why?
needs to listen. He's a player. He's a baller.
Huh?
What's it like? 10 goals, 10 assists.
Hang on, he's a baller.
He's a baller. I've always been a fan. Elijah's?
No, he has, yeah, of course.
Is he a baller?
So when you say baller,
Hey.
okay, so I think he can be a baller, but by the definition, we understand a baller No.
Okay.
But I think it's time we created a new definition.
100%.
Like they're doing with everything else in the world, bro.
100%. And I'm all for it. Darwin Núñez is an absolute problem, man.
Is he a beast?
He's a problem. He's a
He
nuisance.
bodied that. Was it Zabaravo, that guy that played? Zabania.
Yeah.
In that goal.
Or Jota's goal.
Yeah, bro. And he didn't go in like hard. Pause again. He didn't go in hard or anything, but it was just a normal challenge for the ball. And then I just saw that guy on the floor. I didn't understand.
Yeah, man. Good player.
So like, he's definitely got that that beast within, or like that pest within him. But
I wouldn't say I wouldn't call him a good player. I think he's.
You wouldn't call him a good player?
I still call him chaos.
Yeah.
He's not refined it to say
I don't mind
good
chaos.
or baller. I think he's just.
I don't mind chaos. I don't mind
Okay,
chaos.
he's warming. He's warming.
Chikorita was a chaos. He was a chaos kind of player.
I don't
Chikorita's a
want
chaos.
to
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
No.
He was a nuisance, bro.
He's a bit of a pest,
Nuisance,
but
not chaos.
Didn't he score a backwards header?
I don't want to see them two. I don't want to hear those two linked together. Do you know what I mean?
You'd be so lucky, bro. Listen,
No, I don't think so. I think he's already out. He's already burst Chicharito's record in the Premier League, bro.
We need to fact check that.
No,
I didn't
I'm
bring
saying
my laptop.
anyway. But obviously, 10 goals, 10 assists, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
First
Is
one
that
in the league.
Prem.
In the league,
Yeah.
yeah. First one in the league to get 10-10. And
I thought it's all comps, no?
no, I don't think it's all comps.
No, it's all comps. I
Yeah,
think
it's,
it's-
he
it's
has
definitely
got
okay.
10
Yes,
goals. Yeah, it's all comps.
you're
I was
right.
like, no way.
Correct.
All comps, all comps.
Oh yeah, that's.
But still, you still ratings to Darwin Núñez.
No, but sorry, but he's a good
Wait,
player.
Liverpool.
He's a good player because he goes on there and he does a good job for whatever the manager wants. And I'm assuming that when he's playing, his job is to rile up the players, run them into cul-de-sacs, and just basically when the defenders get a bit comfortable, give us something special.
If he wasn't, what country is he from?
Uruguay.
Yeah, if he wasn't foreign and he was just a English player, would you still rate him
No,
the same?
yeah, 100%.
Both of you, Jeezy and you.
I would.
If he was a white English player doing exactly what he's doing, would you be like, oh my
But
god?
the thing is,
I'm
no,
trying
the
to
thing
think
is
of
that
his
I don't think I know anybody who's done what he does.
Huh?
What?
I don't know any English player who does, like, in terms of who,
Erratic and all over the place, and
but is a pest
running the channels.
and gets results as well. I don't know
Gordon,
anybody.
doesn't Gordon do this?
No, he doesn't.
Nah.
Nah.
Gordon's a
I
little
was
more
just trying
technical.
to wind him up.
That's a good question. Who would you say is that profile? Of
Yeah, like, because I don't know anybody like that. Obviously, Suarez was a bit like that, but Suarez
No,
was
that's my
very
English.
skillful.
I'm thinking of an English player that
Yeah, that's-
probably.
What was Bellamy? Bellamy was a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? But he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was a bit more Riley.
But to answer your question,
A player there.
to answer your question, maybe not. But I don't know if there's anybody like Núñez that I've seen, because this is the first time I've seen such a mixed bag of tricks. Somebody who has the potential to be a very, very top player and at the same breath be the worst player you've ever seen in your life.
That's what I was.
It's unique, man.
That's what I was going to basically like move on to in terms of, because it's like Núñez and Jota kind of playing up there, up top together. Do you think they're basically like, let's take this opportunity now, focus? Because obviously I think like when Liverpool play, I think the focus is always going to be a bit on Mo Salah, right?
No, remember, Jota's been there for a while. Jota's been getting numbers. I think he had like one season where he was injured for the majority of the season where he didn't get his usual numbers. But
Yeah.
Jota's been getting numbers for a while. Jota's, when he comes on the pitch, his goal to game ratio is crazy. So I think whether Salah's there or not, he's gonna give you the same job that he gave you yesterday. Like if I hit target, the likelihood is that it's going in the back of the net. But Núñez, I don't think he did anything different to what he's been doing all season. That second goal as well, the technique was a bit crazy. It probably shouldn't have not gone in the net. But when it's going for you, it's going for you. It just so happens that a majority of the season it hasn't been going for him in terms of his chances and his conversion rate.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that's what I said last week. I think when I said it, when it starts to click for him, what I meant by that is like when his luck turns. Because I mean, the amount of chances he's missed, it is super unlucky because he's always hitting the target. Obviously more time or not, it's through the middle, so it's easy save for the keeper. But as soon as he started to adjust his angles a little bit, they're gonna start going in, man.
Yeah, and I said that. I think the one thing is that he's guilty. His only crime is being on the end of loads of chances.
Yeah.
And not because these are like exceptional passes, because his movement is insane.
Yeah, because I credit him for that, like getting in those opportunities to effectively miss chances. I'm all for that. If you're creating, like, getting into positions where you're giving yourself the opportunity to even miss, for me that's a positive. Obviously you want to score, but yeah, man.
And then if you compare him with other strikers, he has one of the highest chances in the top league last season anyway. I think it was like top 3 in the top European leagues of chances per game.
As in big, yeah, that doesn't...
Chances per game, and
yeah,
I think it was like 4 or something. So he averages 4 chances per game. And again, it looks ugly when you're not getting those goals that go with 4 chances per game. But then you look at other players that probably have a couple more goals than him. They're not giving you that many chances per game. And it does take one thing, but we also have to be understanding that it's going to go well for him and it's also going to go bad. Some people are waiting for it to click. I'm one of those people, but I also think when it does click, it's going to click out as well. It's going to click out, and we have to understand that that's going to be like his game. Some games he's going to be on it, some games he's not. We just
hope are we saying he's not going to be consistent, or that's not?
We've probably already seen the worst of him, right? Based on last season, because
because he's already better this season now.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to get better. I think he's going to get better, but it's not going to get better at the rate that a lot of people want, which is basically like always 20 plus goals per season.
So when you played him last season, most of his games, was he through the middle or playing on the left?
It started off through the middle. Then he got banned a couple of times, red cards, and then he started coming on the left-hand side.
So, because when he plays through the middle, he's just sort of like...
No, when he plays through the middle, but it's still chances. That's
but
the
I feel like because when he plays on the left, he seems more threatening than when he does play for the middle.
Yeah, when he plays on the left, he occupies players.
Yeah,
with his dribbling, because he's as bad as it looks sometimes. My issue with him is his 5-yard passing, but in terms of dribbling and putting balls into the box, he's top tier.
Yeah, it's effective.
Yeah, very effective. Like again, 10 assists, bro. So like it speaks for itself. But I think because he's so potent in chance creation, sometimes it's a lot more valuable to have him in the middle of the pitch where he's occupying like loads of centre backs and etc. Yeah, I think when it comes to Nunes, he's going to get the chances, and you're just hoping that he starts to convert those chances, man. And we'll see what he does for Liverpool.
Do you think it's a bit what's the word? Is it pleasing for Liverpool that they won this game? Because obviously there was no Mo Salah, there was no Trent, there was no Szoboszlai, so to basically win that convincingly against Bournemouth.
Yeah, so the score I'm not really too fussed about, to be fair. I would have taken a 2-0 or 1-0 if I'm going to be honest. But I think what was important for us is you see Arsenal win, you see Man City win, and then add on top of that what you've just said in terms of the players missing. The importance was to show that we can come out here and we can play football. We didn't really do that in the first half. It was a bit like stressful, but in the second half we clicked into gear and started putting the ball in the back of net, man. So yeah, that was very important for us, man.
Dope. And I was going to say it would be unfair not to go an episode in Podcast Pundits and not discuss that challenge. It was, I think it was Clover on, is it Diaz?
Yeah.
I don't think that was anything, man.
No? We'll put it around the room anyway if we thought it was a potential red.
No.
That went unnoticed.
I think if you're trying to be consistent with obviously the red card you've given already this season, again you have to give that one.
Yeah, for consistency.
Yeah. But it's not. I get what you're saying. It's not a red, but yeah, for consistency, he should have got that, because now again. When it happens again, you're gonna be, or when the red card's given again, you're gonna look at that moment and say, well, what's the referees, the imbeciles, like? Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I agree with that as well. I think so, because I was thinking about it after watching the game. I was thinking, obviously, we're looking for consistency, but how consistent can we be? I've said this before. How consistent can we be when it's just completely different people and it's their opinion on something? So, are we asking too much though when we're asking for consistency when we know that things like a red card challenge or an aggressive challenge or even dissent, these are things that are opinion based.
I think we are asking for too much, but at the same time the referees have set the precedent. So now you but do your jobs in it. Like you've given one, you've given two, and now you're not giving one. That doesn't make sense. Like that's
because
what
they didn't review it at all, did they? Or they did review it and
they said they reviewed it, but they didn't show them reviewing it.
They didn't show them,
and they usually do.
Fair. That's why I was a bit. That's why I think I'm getting a bit aggrieved, because obviously, like we said, it's the consistency in which these challenges are sometimes going down as a red card, and then other times they're like, no, it's not a red card.
Yeah, because you think of like the Curtis Jones one. Curtis Jones against Tottenham. That I don't think anybody here thought it was a red card, and I thought it was quite a harsh one, man. But at the same time, even if it was a red card, I didn't want him to get sent off.
Yeah,
because I wanted to see what Liverpool are saying, especially when we're not winning emphatically, and we're obviously under the circumstances that you've given previously.
Yeah,
I want to see how he did it, so I'm happy they didn't send him off. But also, I want to give a shout out to McAllister.
McAllister had a game.
Yeah, he had a stormer of a game yesterday, man. Was just clean. Sometimes when he gets the ball into feet, it gets stuck underneath him. And you think, oh shit, he's going to get clamped. But he always manages to kind of like, he's got that low balance where he can kind of meander out of those sticky predicaments. Again, shout out to Joe Gomez, Konate, and Darwin Núñez and Jota.
Yeah, Joe Gomez has come a long way since the twerk, man.
No, it was good. It was a good game, to be fair. And I was, like I said, I don't know. I thought I was baffled in terms of. I thought Bournemouth would have given you a better go.
I expected them because it's always a good game.
Okay in the first half.
Yeah. So
but
we've
again, not really penetrate. Well, Paul,
they had nothing. They had nothing going like at the end of it. So all they did was run into kind of Konate, and then it kind of just like fell to pieces, man. So I did expect them because the last game we played at Anfield, they went straight for us, and then it was a proper good game.
But what do you think of Klopp's? I know the in-game management has been good, but what do you think about the fact that he has to keep on doing that to change the momentum for Liverpool, as opposed to him getting it right the first, like setting up your team right to begin with, rather than having to change it in-game, because it's a few times he's been doing that this season.
So I think that's, again, it's in line with how our season's been in terms of like our midfield and the players. So it's taken a while, and we always say this about Pep. So when you sign a couple players, it's going to take a while for you to find the best team. I think he kind of thought he had it with Gravenberch, but then Gravenberch kind of dropped off as well. So I don't really have an issue, especially if it leads to opportunity for the young talent to come on and play. I think Owen Beck came in and got his Premier League debut. Conor Bradley's continuing to be very decent at right back, and Bobby Clark came on as well, got some more minutes, man. So I think ideally we would have our starting lineup that we know is going to play every single game, kind of like when Leicester won. But it's just not the case at our club, man. And hopefully it works.
I was going to say, in terms of the goals, I think the one that stood out for me was when Jota kind of looked like he squandered the chance, and then he somehow just still placed it. Is that how clinical he is? Like, you don't want to give that guy like a chance,
bro. Even his first goal. So the first goal as well, that was a quality pass from Konate into Núñez, I think it was, who laid it off for Curtis Jones. But that finish, the gap that he squeezed out in the front post, it was a quality finish, man.
It was.
Yeah, it's frightening stuff, man. It's frightening stuff.
And the fact that, like we said, Núñez is on the score sheet as well, and his assistant is only a positive for you guys going into the latter end of the season.
Yeah, what was it? Two goals and an assist? Yeah, excellent form, man.
Dope. So in terms of your next game is against Fulham. So that should really be easy pickings. What do you think?
Yeah, what was it?
I think that's 2-1. Semi-final of the Carabao.
Yeah, 2-1 in the last leg. 2-1 or 3-1. So, and we're at home, so I expect that to be a decent game. But I also expect Fulham, because they're tricky opponents, and if they get it right on the day, they can cause a problem. But I expect us to probably win that by about maybe 2-0 or 3-1.
I think the form you're in, surely, like, you guys are going to push on. And
I'm just wondering, is Klopp thinking?
What form are they in?
Oh yeah, just to say, Strives, I'm glad that you finally made it. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, that weren't me that did the doorbell, by the way. I told Nads, and then
we're probably going to cut it out.
Thing is, everyone on that's listening can tell you're a terrible liar right now. Because
no, I wasn't. if it only weren't me, like, I'd knock the window and then open. Go, oh, why did you think? And I was like, yo, like, ain't the doorbell work? I said, no.
Oh, okay.
Bro, what do you mean tell me? Like, I don't lie.
Fair enough.
Hell, there's no need for me to lie.
If she was a lie, that would have been a great save.
Yeah, no, apologies about that, man. Coming from far and stuff like that, and had a busy day.
So who's Liverpool's next games? Fulham, Chelsea, then Arsenal?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sorry, Fulham.
The game might be a bit tough.
What, which that?
The Fulham game might be a bit.
Yeah, no, I think it can be, but
it was only tough for Arsenal, man. Liverpool's gonna deal with them.
No, bro. Remember, it was a game where they were winning 3-2, and then we had to do magic to come win the game 4-3
Yeah.
at Anfield as well.
I reckon you're gonna do a job. I swear you done a job against them the other day.
No, 2-1 or 3-1.
Oh, it's been close. Don't be.
Who was it that played? It was you guys.
Yeah,
You
it was
played
2-1
them.
in the Carabao.
Yeah, bruv, man. That was a comprehensive.
Nah, bro.
That was an easy job, man.
No, it was not an easy job, bro. We in the end of the game, we like done some changes and we got the winner. But at the start of the game, bro, Fulham was stressing us, bro.
Yeah, but that's been symptomatic of Liverpool all season. Like, you guys are always like a bit lukewarm in the first half, and then you come on strong in the second half. So, and you've been strong all season. By the way, when you guys were talking about Clive, I think that was a red card. I think Liverpool should be aggrieved by that.
Do you think it was a red card, or do you think based on
its own, the red card,
not in line of what's been happening with all the referee decisions this season?
On its own, when you slow it down, it looks worse all the time.
Of
course.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm saying yes, but when you put it like that, maybe no. But I'm now conditioned to see those challenges as red cards, like, because they could be. That could have been a nasty one. Like, could have broke his ankle or something like that. So
Yeah, definitely.
All challenges can probably break it.
no, but you can see that one was a bit too. It was a bit raised, and the way he went in. I'm just saying that in terms of obviously, like Joey said, Curtis Jones got sent off for that against Tottenham. You know what I mean? So just even on that premise alone, like, that was. Like, if I'm a Paul fan, whether we won 4-0 or not, like, no, I'm aggrieved.
So Della, you said all challenges can
No,
be
as in most challenges.
No, I agree with you, because do you remember the one when Harvey Elliott dislocated his ankle against Leeds?
No,
And
I remember him dislocating him. I don't remember the actual challenge.
So straight away the guy got a red card for it, and then they had to rescind it because
and the Son one,
because exactly, the Sonny one on who was it, Andre Gomez?
Yeah.
So like you're right, it can, but
Did
and there wasn't even
booked,
enforced. Huh?
Did Clive even get booked?
No
I was
booking.
thinking he didn't even get booked.
Yeah, that's wild.
I thought he did.
No.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, cool. So that's the Liverpool game wrapped up. It only be fair and right. Now we got the Guna in the room to go to the Emirates, where it was Arsenal 5, Palace 0. Arteta's side put their goal warriors behind them as they moved 2 points behind the Premier League leaders that we just talked about, Liverpool. Strives, talk to us. He was at the game, right? He was at the Emirates.
Yeah, man, I went down there. Last minute decision to go there, actually. But yeah, man, it was a good game, man. It was a good game to witness. Just what you want to, just how you want to respond, man. You know, we've winter break. Arteta's been being fed by Salt Bay and stuff like that, and you know, the boys have had a good time.
Saka took off his
that
his
was
blonde streaks.
He
He took them off. Yeah,
that was a good omen. When I saw the advert with him and Jesus, I was thinking, I hope that's a new advert, because it don't look like he's blonde anymore.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, times are looking up. But you know,
I was like, damn it, man, he's cut them.
But yeah, man. So I'm thinking to myself, like, you want to see a response, because just for them, like, not for me, but just for them, because I'm just like, I know how the media is going to get at them. If we don't perform, or if Crystal Palace got a draw or anything like that, that's the first thing that would have happened, man. Everyone would have been, you know, just taking a mick out of our warm weather training, quote unquote warm weather training that we allegedly did or didn't do, and would have just alleged that we were just out there having fun and going restaurants and stuff like that. Even in the press conference, when I was listening to the press conference before the game, I swear one of the reporters cheekily asked Arteta about his dining experiences.
He skipped past it.
Yeah, he skipped past it. I was thinking, that's my gaffer, bro. That's my gaffer.
That's your gaffer, yeah.
Cheeky woman.
Wouldn't your gaffer just not have done it in the first
No, yeah. You know, there's parts of that I support, and look, because I'm trying to think, like, would a United manager do that? I think Klopp's capable, to be fair.
Very capable still.
But going to the game, man, it was good. Like, I think I saw Joey actually in a group chat saying that we were playing like Stoke City. It did feel like that at times. It was just like, we're controlling the game, nothing really to be worried about, but there's not really much happening from open play. Do you know what I mean? But it was, what was very like calming was like how early we got our goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because immediately now you've got to force Palace to open up a little bit, and you've got to force them to play. Do you get what I mean? And you're thinking, yeah, like this is a good start. And what I noticed immediately was Deckers was taking the corner, and yeah, that was a sort of solid delivery into the box, and then obviously one of the top two centre backs in the league putting it away. You know, so yeah, that was good, man. It was good to see that up close.
He must be listening to you and Joey going head to head with this.
Yeah, you ain't listening to me, boy. I'll tell you that for free.
Look, I reckon he's one of the most underrated centre backs in the Premier League.
I agree with you.
I really don't understand why he gets the disrespect he gets.
You can't say underrated and say he's one of the top two.
No, he's underrated, but I'm rating him just because I'm rating him, but underrated by many. Like the first time this disrespect came to my radar was when Marley Marl kept on.
Wait, hang on. He's warranted the disrespect.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
He's probably been at Arsenal for about 3-4 seasons.
Yeah.
So you have your first season to maybe acclimatise. Season 2, I don't think he's been that bad. Season 3 was last season, I think, and season 4.
Season 2 he wasn't great.
What?
Season 2 he wasn't great. Hang on, what I'm saying, like it wasn't his ability.
Since he's been there, he's been okay.
No, I'm saying that people didn't. I'm not going to speak for Marley, but people didn't like underrate him or be wary of him because of his ability. I think he's always been able. It's just to make calamitous. Yeah.
But I wouldn't say so. In the last 2 seasons, let's say last 2 seasons, do you think he's been calamitous?
No, I think last 2 seasons he's done a lot to undo.
That wasn't my argument though.
What was your argument?
My argument was if he was improving the Arsenal team right now and had to take someone out to replace him, would have been Gabriel.
I disagree with that.
We've got episodes, man.
You just said, you know, for some things, for some reason, you just don't take to him.
You definitely said
that too.
Yeah. And do you rate him?
He's all right.
So you don't rate.
Listen, you got to analyze the way people speak.
Yeah,
when he asked that, you heard it. The guy's got a deep voice. All of a sudden, he's talking with high octane.
So, Mom, do you rate Konate?
Baller.
Stop saying baller.
Baller.
Not baller.
Did you not see the passing yesterday, bro? Wait, no. Did you watch again?
I watched again.
Did he put on the show for you?
He was all right.
Come on.
He did his thing.
He only created like 6 chances in the game yesterday, bro. Whatever.
So you rate Konate?
Yeah.
I can ask you why you rate Konate.
Bruv, he's a beast, bruv.
Apart from being elaborate.
Oh, okay. In the sense that they're similar modes, Gabriel and Konate.
I'm glad you said that.
I hear you saying in terms of like they're no nonsense. They're a bit of a bruiser.
Yeah.
I just think Gabriel's a little bit more klutzy.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Well, not a little bit more, a lot more.
No.
Yeah.
A lot more in the last 2 seasons.
No, but you can't just limit it to the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, but bro, it's not.
What do we do then?
Where are we getting this bozo gene from anyway?
If someone's been there for 4 seasons.
Yeah, then we have to look at the whole 4 though, right?
If you look at the whole 4, and bear in mind, the first season, they have to acclimatise to the Prem.
No, but we don't.
Okay, I'm not saying...
Because not everybody has to acclimatise, so we can't score that against them.
You don't have to, but okay.
Yeah.
Let's say for the first season, okay, he didn't do well. Second season, I think he's been doing well. Since he's been there, obviously, first season wasn't the best.
Of course.
Yeah, season 3 has been good. And season 4 has been good.
Season 3, he was very good.
Yeah.
Season 3, he's been
since he's been back in the team, he's been good.
But so I would say, based on that, he's had 1.5 solid seasons. Based on your
bruv, you're insane, bruv. He's had way more than 1.5 solid seasons.
I'm just saying that if I'm without looking too deep in it, because I think we're a bit hazy on the second season. But if I give you the 3rd season and up until this point, I think he's been exemplary.
Okay,
let's
go back to the whole because I think they are similar modes, similar to the fact that Saliba and
I was playing
are similar modes.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
I'm trying to understand why one is highly rated and one is just like meh.
I just think if I was a manager and I saw Konate in the back, I'd feel more assured than I would with Gabriel. I thought Gabriel has more. If you're gonna say either has mistakes in him, it will be Gabriel.
Yeah.
So to my point, I think if Gabriel is in my team and I'm a manager that wants to improve on a player, I would replace Gabriel with Konate. Because they're similar in that sense.
Can I add something into that as well?
I don't think that's
my
very,
opinion.
Sorry, I know that's your opinion, but I'm surprised that's still your opinion though, because I think he's been pretty.
No, but do you know why? It's
reliable.
Also valid because we saw what happened to Arsenal's defence when Saliba dropped out with the injury.
No,
Hang on, let me finish. Let me finish. It is, of course, a big deal. But then we've seen like Konate play well without VVD.
We've also seen Gabriel play well without Saliba.
Hang on. I'm just saying, like, for example, the Arsenal game, where the FA Cup game, for example, but we know what happens when Saliba's gone.
Yeah.
So what happens?
You don't win the league, bro.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, but we don't win a league. We don't win a league versus a Manchester City.
No.
The best team in the last however long.
You squander a lead.
No, bro. Like Arsenal,
you dropped a lot of points at a crucial time when he left. And you guys, we didn't credit it to Saliba going as well.
What do you constitute a lot of points? Because you dropped a hell of a lot more last season. Arsenal were quite good that season.
No, you just said you
screwing up your face. You're comparing it to Manchester City, but the fact of the matter is, we still performed at a very high level with Gabriel in the back two.
Not as high enough level, because the level that you had when Saliba was there, it dropped.
Yeah, but that's not Gabriel's fault. No,
I'm not saying it's Gabriel's fault, but I'm saying I never said it's his fault. I'm just saying clearly he might have the security of playing with Saliba to make him good, or it might be the vice versa.
No,
but I'm just saying that it's not. You can't say he's been playing very, very well, because we've seen what happens when Saliba's not there.
But it's like what you need to caveat that with is the fact that the person that came in to replace Saliba, their level was so low that naturally your level as a defender sort of drops a bit. When VVD's out, you're playing with Konate play with Matip. Matip is nowhere near someone
but Konate plays well with Matip. But Konate plays very well with Matip.
I think you're saying Matip is a good player.
Yeah, exactly. So Matip's a good.
What about Jarrell Quansah?
But exactly. So let's say Jarrell Quansah and Konate play for half of your season.
Yeah.
Then you could probably say, let me see what he's like, because at least that's the level.
Yeah.
So when Saliba left, you're holding and Gabriel. So for everyone to put the buck with Gabriel, say his level dropped. It dropped because a lot of things changed around.
No, of course it's always going to drop if you lose somebody like VVD or Saliba. I'm just saying that is there as well. I
personally think that it's an interesting way to look at it, because I personally look at it as how he maintained the levels with who he was centered, who he was paired up with. Like,
who is it?
It can't be maintenance.
Holding.
It can't be maintenance if the levels
that guy can't even get to Crystal Palace.
But you can't call it maintaining if it drops. Maintaining is keeping it at the same level.
But listen, it dropped because Saliba is the best centre back in the Premier League. It's bound to drop.
But you can't call it maintaining though. You can't call that maintaining.
But he maintained it to a high standard.
A decent level.
To a high standard.
No, I don't know if it's a high standard though.
I wouldn't say a high standard. He maintained it to a decent level.
Yeah, I'm more aligned with you. Probably less. But
so what?
First you said maintain, which means keep it the same. Then you said to a high level, which it wasn't a high level.
It was a high level because of course it was.
You can say high level.
Of course it was a high level.
Would be more or less be like he came, like Holding came in and we didn't notice it, but we noticed it, and naturally his level was still okay, but it wasn't high.
So like
because Holding more or less naturally just brought it down.
Jarrell Quansah.
Are you talking about the defence on a whole, or are you talking about Gabriel? Because if we're talking about Gabriel, in my opinion, he maintained these standards to.
No, but I didn't say specifically. I meant the defence in it, because I don't want to talk about Gabriel, because sometimes you can continue playing, but it's not just about you in defence.
Bro, because if you think about it,
I think
Gabriel
he
had so many more elements to now consider. It's like he was babysitting and watching what Holding was doing.
That's the game though, bro.
Of course it is the game. I'm not saying it's not the game. I'm saying he did that extremely well considering.
I don't know about extremely well,
bro. Like Del Estrada literally just pointed out that Holding can't get into this Palace team that we all watched. Yes, that got piped 5-0. He can't get into that team, bro. He was our first choice centre back soon as Saliba was gone, bro. That's a massive drop off.
Not better than Anderson or Gurhey. We know that though.
Yeah,
we know that, but it doesn't mean that doesn't mean anything.
Because we know Holding doesn't even play in Carling Cup or FA Cup.
Yeah, but we know Holding's level. Everybody here is aware of his level.
So that's why you have to factor that in the context when you're talking about another.
I am though. But what I'm trying to say is that. It's moot what I'm trying to say, because I still think he played well. I just think you're being a bit too positive in terms of saying extremely well, because he wasn't extremely well, because otherwise do you know what I mean, the games that were lost during that run, it doesn't correlate with extremely well.
Cool, man. Dre, man, can I talk about the game?
Leave you. I just left you lot to roll with this.
What got you? He said when he said you're too positive.
Because you know what? I've got flashbacks. This is how he dealt with his mate the other day, man. I was like, you know what? You ain't gonna run that same play on me. Like, yeah, man. So, yeah, obviously, so Gabs opened up the scoring. Who got a second? Was it Gabs again? I think
it was an own goal, but I need to understand why wasn't
goal.
it given as his goal? Because it was on target.
Yeah,
I know that's how.
Yeah, but it came off last of the keeper or
it
something.
doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
It's not.
Yeah, but the ball wasn't fully in the back of the net, was it?
And it's not like he changed the trajectory of the like. It was the ball's on target. It's hit him on way into the.
That's the rule.
Yeah,
That is the rule.
I thought
That
they were gonna
was
give it
the
to him.
rule until they've now changed it or something.
I think, yeah.
That's out of order.
Yeah,
So
it is out of order.
He's been robbed of another goal, and then Saka's been robbed of an assist. You know, because that would have been Saka's assist or whatnot. I've seen a couple of people saying that he was quite like non-existent in the game, which I kind of agree with. He wasn't crazy identifiable in the game. But what I like about Bukayo Saka is he's very resourceful and very economical. Like, so he's probably going to get you 30 goals and assists all season, and he doesn't have to play like Cristiano Ronaldo did when he was in the Premier League. You get what I mean? You're not going to get like crazy step overs and pirouettes and stuff like that. You're just going to get real concise, economical football to a high quality that's just going to deliver. And I feel like that was an example of it. And he got robbed of that assist. But yeah, man, it was nice, man. It was nice. I took my little one as well, you know, so. She was like really excited. It's quiet where we were sitting though. It was a bit annoying, man. Like, I don't know if it's the 12:30 kickoff or what have you not, but there was a couple times when setting off some chants here, and literally maybe just one other guy behind me and whatnot is following it.
Was
through.
that the family stand or something?
Yeah, so family enclosure. But even still, man, the section to my right, there was a little group there that was trying, but mine was crazy, man. It was a bit annoying, but it didn't stop me, man, because
You're the chant starter guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Listen, I
Listen. With his drum.
Yeah. hey, listen.
That guy is always annoying when he's standing behind you. You know, you just look at him.
Are you one of those guys? No,
I'll start, but I'm not going to be the second person.
Hey, Daddy, please no.
Yeah, I say. Honestly, that's how she was, man. Yeah. There was a time when I looked at her, and I was like, "Yo, where's the backup, man?" She's holding her face because you are so embarrassing. I was thinking, listen, I could sit down and watch this game at home on the TV. If I'm here, I'm gonna enjoy it. There was a time Eze was taking a corner in the second half because now I'm right by the corner, but if he could hear me, I'm just shouting abuse at him. I was like, "You ain't got that in your locker."
Oh, you're that guy.
Why though?
Wow, because I'm
probably a nice guy.
I want him to, you know, in church.
You go to the same church as well.
Isn't he Grey Cloak man? Them, I swear he is.
No, I think Ola.
Oh yes, okay, yeah.
But no, bro,
is his sister?
I think his cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. But bro, nah, man, you gotta enjoy your football.
But I was gonna say, now that you mentioned Eze, I thought he was the only player that kind of did really anything for Palace.
Yeah, it would have been a completely different. Let's have it right. Zinni had a brilliant game, but he wasn't playing against Olise. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You get what I mean? So we got off a little bit. We were fortunate that they were missing some of their potent attacking players, but we did I feel like it was a very competent
job.
Yeah, competent job. Yeah,
job well done, man.
And off the circumstances as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're coming off like a barrage of losses. To respond like that, that's exactly how you want to respond. 5-0, take that. This is a title
and
race,
I think
guys.
it will do Trossard and Martinelli's confidence a world of good.
Did you see what? You see Raya? Yeah, you see his distribution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the Ramsdale Raiders were a bit quiet, this weekend. Not that there should be a divide, but there is for some reason. But yeah, Raya.
I think the only thing I saw from him was that crazy he tried to kick it out and it went to Palace.
He weren't that crazy, but I think he passed it. Was it to Lerner or something?
Yeah, something like that.
But you know what it was? I think that was
Jefferson Lerma. Yeah.
You know who it was? It was Saliba. I've slightly blame him. So it's because Saliba is the composed guy, the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, man. Put him on watch this.
He told guys, man. He I can't remember who was chasing him. Can't remember the guy's name.
Mateta.
Yes.
Mateta.
Yeah, I think he's just chopped him. Just calm, innit? And then he's taken another touch, and he's kind of put Raya in the.
No, I saw Raya at the time.
He didn't have that much time. Trust me, he did it because
I think
he had time for a player, but not for a goalkeeper.
I don't know, what could he have done?
Kick it out. I'm sure he did. Not kick it out, but go long.
He didn't have time.
He could have put his foot through it And I think was he trying to more like
he was going for a pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was trying to pass it to someone more than just hoof it out. Like
I don't know hoof it out. I think
not hoof it out, but do you know what I mean? I mean like go long. Let me just make sure. Like,
but I think he was stuck in two minds. Do I pass or am I clearing it?
Like, what's that got to do with Saliba then?
Yeah, because I don't think he's expecting it there. Like Saliba probably could have when he took that extra stride, he's probably gonna put your head up, find Zinni, but he gave it to Herrera. And then Raya's like, do I pass? Do I clear it? Then, yeah, he scuffed it. I'm not saying I'm not absolving him from responsibility from that madness, but I'm just thinking, you know what, Saliba, like you've got it in you you didn't need him there. You could have picked out Zinni. That's, if I'm going to be, if I'm going to be a little bit like cynical with it but cool. Like Raya, if you give that to him, that could be his, go on.
Go on.
When I was watching the game and I put it in the group, that sometimes Saka was playing through the middle and Jesus was playing on the right. Sometimes they'll just drift and they switch. And was I seeing stuff or was that actually happening in the game?
Yeah, I thought I saw that as well. Yeah, there was kind of like, they seemed to be like interchanging quite a bit. And what I also noticed as well is it was Trossard kind of like dropping in a little bit at times as well, like rather than Jesus getting on the ball. I don't know if that was just me that thought that anyway, but yeah, like they seem to be trying some stuff, man. They seem to be trying some stuff. And sorry to ramble a little bit, but did you seen a stat that we're now like, the set pieces where the
Stoke.
Bro, that's not Stoke, bro. No, Stoke weren't the best set pieces in the Prem.
It's got that lap though.
Do you remember?
Bro, like, yeah, man. So best at set pieces. We're the best defensively. All we need to do now is get our marksman to find the back of the net.
Are you changing your mind this week as well?
About what?
That you're going to win the league?
We're going to make the title race interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to go back to how I was last season where I'm just enjoying it and we'll see what happens. But all I'm saying is if everything else is aligning, who knows, man?
Yeah.
Sorry, a quick one. Obviously, what was your record before this game?
What set pieces or
no, just results.
Results. Oh, like, bro, we lost we lost to West Ham, we've lost to Villa, we've lost to Newcastle, we've lost to
not Newcastle, Liverpool.
Oh, sorry, not Newcastle, Liverpool. No, it wasn't. We ain't lost to Liverpool
FA Cup.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think West Ham,
two losses in the Premier League.
No, 4. I'm trying to remember who
in a total, not in a row.
No,
in a row. Yeah, 2 losses.
So this is quite a big game for obviously Martinelli to step up and get those goals as well, man. But and obviously after the long break as well.
Yeah, he always does that. Obviously, like he gets dropped, so that shows that I wasn't crazy because obviously
he was a bit injured. That's he didn't.
Arteta, he's not like Eric Ten Hag. He protects his players. You know what I mean? He's going to tell you what
protects the players he likes. You mean because he doesn't with the ones he wants out of the club.
No, I don't know. I have, you know what? No, I disagree with that. Actually, he protects his players.
He protects Balogun.
But he just didn't say much about him. Was he? Yeah, there was nothing to really. But Logan wasn't protecting himself. He was he kept going on Instagram and posting stuff like how he posted himself in a Superman cape one time. Like, how do you protect a guy that doesn't want to be protected?
Is he protecting Tavares?
That's got nothing to do with me, bro. That's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with my club. Anyway,
is he still at the club?
He's on loan.
Yeah, so it's still.
It's got nothing to do with it. It's just that's Nottingham Forest. It's under Nottingham Forest. Oh, that was disgusting. But yeah, man, obviously Martinelli, he's
he heard you, yeah?
He may have heard that
anyone knows from last week, Strauss put
that 2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks, yeah, Martinelli was put on the watch list.
Because he needed to be watched. He knows that. All he had to do is post it, type his name into Google. Everyone's like, yeah, he'll be back. He needed to be watched. It might have been harsh, but he responded the way you're meant to. Like, Trossard responded well as well. He got his opportunity. He looked good. He scored, like I was saying, with the rare distribution. That was dope.
It's crazy how both his goals were like almost identical though, isn't it?
Thierry Henry-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, man.
The second one was a bit poor goalkeeping.
Thierry Henry's a bit.
I think. But it was, the first goal was a clean finish. Nice and early.
And you know who Eddie Nketiah with an assist, Gabby Jesus with an assist. Well, you know what I'm going to say about Jesus? As much as he annoys me that he doesn't score goals, but he probably will give you about 20 goals and assists in a season. Like, does that circumvent it at all, boys?
What? He'll give you what?
20 goals.
What, assists or assists and key passes? It won't. I don't think 20 assists, but maybe
definitely chance
combination.
creators.
Yeah, chance creation in terms of key passes, but not necessarily
not all together.
Yeah.
So what do you want from your top marksman, like in altogether? About
He's not
about 30 goals.
Do you consider him as a top marksman?
I said, what would you want from your top?
Yeah, what would you?
Oh, if you okay.
Yeah, what would you want from it? How would you, about 30 goals and assists for the season, Premier League season, not the whole season? What do you want from your top marksman?
No, I just want 20 goals, man.
20 goals. You don't care about the assists.
I don't care about the assists. Right? I want 20 goals.
So then my question is, like, if you're contributing to the goals, but 20 contributions,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
No.
Cool. Yeah, I was just trying to see if there was a way to angle it. But yeah, man, he's definitely got to start shooting more. But he's very important to the team in that regard. But
what are you saying in terms of Havertz?
He was anonymous, man.
No, I don't think he was anonymous.
He wasn't anonymous, but he was anonymous.
People are too critical. If you know, his game has changed now, where he's actually running with the ball, driving with the ball.
So my friend that was at the game as well, he said he had a brilliant game.
I think he had a good game.
Bro, when I say anonymous, yeah, he remember we were still playing. Shout out Matty, whoever you are, bro. Like, big up my Gooners, bro. We're playing Crystal Palace, bro, and Crystal Palace, they're on the mud.
So you're saying he needs to?
I'm just saying, like, he didn't do anything that made him stand out. If in my opinion, if we was gonna bring up anyone, it would have been Emil Smith Rowe. Like, 'cause when I was with Emil Smith Rowe, I saw like a difference. I saw like what I want from a player in that position.
Yeah.
Someone that had a bit of ideas.
Sure.
That had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kai Havertz just was Kai Havertz. You know what I mean?
That's what people. You remember Maguire was playing well. He wasn't playing well. He just wasn't playing like the usual Maguire. Just stinky.
Yeah, I'm not. Trust me, Della. I'm not criticizing him, but I just he's not a guy that I expected the host to ask me about in this game.
Is it because he? Or Della, is it because Havertz goes into the space, whereas Emil Smith Rowe always shows for the ball and wants the ball to fit? That was a different size.
They played the game slightly differently, but I think what I'm noticing with Kai now is not just vacating the space and leaving it for someone else to like take the touches. He's actually getting onto the ball, and sometimes he'll run with it, sometimes he'll pass, but he's not just like, whereas before was like hot potato. I give it, you give it back to me. I give it, you give it back to me. Now it's more like, and I think over time, what you're seeing in him is a player that's getting a lot more confidence. And the mere fact that he's running with the ball, whereas in the start of the season, he wasn't doing that at all. So I think he'll probably understand that role a bit better.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys know if he makes like forward passes a lot, or is that something you need more from him, or?
Robert, I haven't noticed it.
Is that something you expect from him?
That's something I was looking out for, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't expect it from him. He doesn't really do forward pass. I mean, the most forward pass that he done on the weekend was, I think he passed the ball to
Trossard, probably.
No, I think who was it? He did a pre-assist, I think, in the game, but it was a real just a quick pass to the side, but it was diagonal, so technically it was forward. But he doesn't really break the lines.
Isn't that what you want from your
CM?
Is that what you want from your CM? You need more of that then, or?
I feel like that. I feel like we, especially if we're not going to have Partey in the team. But actually,
Zinni was doing it though.
Jorginho, bro. Do you see Jorginho, bro? When he came on, he was like, if he plays for our third choice 6, bro, like I'm saying it's good value for money, man. He was giving us a bit of what Partey gives us there still, and then obviously when you pair him up with Rice then he gives you that physicality and whatnot. Rice had to come off as well, so
he got like an injury, a muscle.
Yeah, hopefully that's not too serious, and the same with Gabriel Magalhaes. So yeah, man.
Why do you always feel the need to try and say his last name and always get it wrong?
You know what? Because
respect.
We've got 3 Gabriels in the team.
Yeah, when he said the defender.
Well, how do you say it right then? How do you know I said it wrong?
Magalhaes.
I don't know.
Right, so you don't know.
So I might be wrong.
Post in the comments.
We just had a discussion.
Record a voice note.
Exactly.
We just had a discussion about Gabriel
the whole time.
You didn't say his last name once.
Yeah, because I was talking about the goal scorer.
No, we were talking about the defender.
I was talking about the first goal. There's the first goal scorer, the defender. It was quite obvious who we was talking about, but because I'm dipping in and out of different players, I didn't know if we all our Gabriels played well, innit?
Enough for Arsenal. I think it was pretty. What can I say? Formulaic. It was formulaic. They scored the goals. They did what they needed to do.
But so ironically, they scored 5 goals, but the XG was only 2. So sometimes this is how football is.
Yeah, that's true.
The other goals are on goals.
Yeah.
No. As in I still don't understand XG. I think in terms of the chance created, the expected goals, it was 2, but they outscored the XG. Whereas in previous games, the XG has been higher.
Right,
they've not scored any.
But
that's what we need to see more of, to be fair. That's what Liverpool are so good at.
Yeah, defo. But I was going to say, before moving off this game, Roy Hodgson has only won one game in the last 12, and then there was those banners up,
mate,
pulling for his head. But I don't think it was just him. I think they want like Steve Parish out as well. I'm a bit confused.
I think they're easy with Steve Parish. I think what the problem is that they're just not happy with what seems like not a progressive step by telling Roy Hodgson to stay for another year. I think that's the issue. But yeah, Roy Hodgson, let that guy rest, man.
Yeah,
seriously, he's tired. He's exhausted, visibly exhausted. Just let that old man be an old man.
It's not his fault. He done what he needed to do, stabilise the team.
Yeah, but I think what Miles saying is that what the fans are thinking, he didn't need to be there for another season.
Yeah,
like he stayed the ship, then bring someone else in.
Because there was Potter in the stand or something. Is he even going to be linked to them? Or
I think he'll be good.
Yeah,
Potter would be good actually. Yeah, he would be good. I don't know if he was in the stands. I didn't.
Yeah, he was in the stands, so that's what I was thinking. Maybe he might be a good fit for them.
If you don't think Potter would be good, can we now say that he made a bad decision in going to Chelsea? Because you lot were quite adamant that he had to go to Chelsea.
No, he had to go. But
when you say you name names, I don't think.
No, we said at the time that he had to go because there was an opportunity.
Hang on. Obviously, it was MJ because he was the one who responded the sharpest. There are other people here. I don't know who. I think Strauss might have even said it as well, and Dre definitely said. No,
I can't remember.
No, just said that when the opportunity comes, you have to take it.
Yeah, of course.
And my point is that's not true, and it's clearly not true because you can't say, of course, knowing how it worked out for him.
I mean, obviously that's hindsight though. We didn't know he was on the turn like that. And
but
obviously,
how can you say you didn't know? That's what the hunch is. Like you guys thought that Rashford was going to be better than Jota, but I could see it.
I didn't. That wasn't a hunch.
You can't say how we were going to know that.
That was based on what I saw. There was facts there.
There's no facts to say that Rashford
not anymore.
is better than Jota.
Not anymore.
There never was, bro.
There was, bro.
But what my point is, you can call these things though. So like, you can't say that
calculated.
Yeah. What you can't say. It's like saying if Man United come calling, you have to go. I don't think everybody believes that, but some people might be still be thinking that.
Okay, but what was your options? If the options are stay at Brighton or take an opportunity of a lifetime or go to Chelsea?
Stay at Brighton and then take the right opportunity when it comes. When Chelsea was in the club in turmoil,
he could have went to Tottenham instead of going to Chelsea.
Yeah,
and what you think he would have done? No, sorry, not you, but would he done?
I think he would have had a better time at Tottenham than at Chelsea.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't
really? At the time when Levy wanted him, which was before I think he got Conte.
Well, you lot think that Chelsea was always going to have like Chelsea, they've lost their owner and not by choice, by force. That's crazy, bro. You can't go there and expect.
And he was coming in to replace Tuchel, who just won the Champions League. So unless you were going to move the needle significantly, it was.
Yeah, but at the time
it was a bit risky.
Yeah,
so for me, this is a lot of steps backwards. If I'm going to be honest, considering how his career could be right now.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's a good place for him.
It definitely is.
Yeah, definitely. And then Arsenal away to Nottingham Forest next, before Liverpool after that.
They'll lose that.
God forbid, bruv. God forbid. No, I think we got a nice little run of fixtures, man. I think with that, especially winning 5-0 now, I hope we can push on from that, get a good result at Nottingham Forest, set us lining us up for what's going to be a cup final for us against Liverpool. For Liverpool, not so much. I think Liverpool can survive losing that game. I don't know what you think, Joey, but I don't think Arsenal can if we want to have any say in lifting that Premier League title.
No, I think we need a result in that game if we want to look like a title chaser.
No, if you want to look like it, but you don't need a result.
But psychologically, because this game is more important than the FA Cup game. The FA Cup game will give us a bit of juice thinking we can go there and get a result. But if we lose this game to our closest rivals, that's always a big hit.
Yeah, but mentally. Your closest rival is Man City. And you've
No, you're our closest rivals right now. Points. So you're above City, right?
No.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, City is, and they've got a game in hand on us as well. So yeah, I'm quite optimistic. And then after that, I think we got West Ham and then Burnley. We need to get some revenge at West Ham, Burnley. Yeah, man. Like if we can win those games.
Go game game by game. Let's just win that one. Let's move.
But listen, that's what we have to do anyway. You know what I mean? I think now that the excitement's worn off. That's literally it now. Like we can't really be thinking about winning the Premier League title. We're not there yet. Let's just go game by game, and then when we get to game 32, whatnot, then I can start booking the parade tickets again.
That's a shame. I was hoping the Arsenal flame burnt bright for longer than this. You seem a bit depleted. Now I'm not going to have any fun.
I'm not depleted. I'm just, we're watching the season. We're seeing it play out.
That sounds quite positive to be
Roy
fair.
Hodgson things.
I don't know what he's trying to force it, man.
He sounds quite positive.
He projected on me because
2 weeks ago.
he's
I am
depleted.
positive, B.
Yeah, about what, bro?
Huh? Listen, new appointments at the club, B. We're doing things out here, innit? Big things are going on.
No, 2 weeks ago he wasn't talking about parade. He was talking about was it suicide?
No.
No, obviously things weren't looking up. Now he's talking about potential parades.
No, but when you step back, bro, like what is it? We're 5 points off the pace. We still got to play you. That will put us to 2 points off the pace if we win. You get what I mean?
Maybe a lot of twists and turns yet to come.
Yeah, and then
For sure.
and if we can beat Liverpool before we go back into Europe, then we play Porto or what have you not. That will give us some great confidence. If we beat Liverpool and then you go into the Europa with that loss, you got your wheels could start falling off.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Serious, bro.
We'll see what happens.
I'm just saying because there's
What,
more,
you think
there's
we'll
more
go
games.
to Europe and lose?
No, I think you'll go into Europa deflated. Like, why am I playing this stupid? This stupidity after we just lose. You know what I mean? It could anything can happen, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't see you lot beating us.
I mean, bro, if you look at the record, you guys are more successful at the Emirates than us than we are.
No,
like.
not even that. I think if we beat Chelsea and we've shown that we can beat these teams now without Salah, your goat, whatever. It's scary. That's scary. Like I said this already when you were asking how do I feel about Salah going away, bro. It's a test, isn't it? And if we can pass these tests, then it's gonna be scary, man.
But you know what? I was in a group earlier on today, and one guy makes me laugh. His name's Michael. Yeah, he must have said, and it was funny because when I thought about it, I was like, "Yo, there's some credence to this." It's like Liverpool. They kind of play like, I can't remember his exact words. I think he said Sunday League, but I won't go that far. But they play like a National League team. Their style is National League football, but with world-class players. And I think what he means by that is like, you know how like Liverpool fans would have enjoyed. No, they would have enjoyed that game against Bournemouth the other day because they were bopping it. They were kicking ball. But more time, if you think about Liverpool, like even think about the Liverpool-Arsenal game. Arsenal boxed Liverpool all over that part. Liverpool give you a long diag ball. Salah, obviously it wasn't Salah at that time. Their runners run onto the end of it, cut in, bang, goal. That's literally how Liverpool break you apart. Even in Europe, bruv, they'll get played off the park. One of their back line or their goalkeeper route one ball, their forwards run onto it, cut in, bang. Like
right, that's football. That's
football against in a game where you're not expected to win because that's Man United tactics when our counter-attacking style actually works.
But I think one thing you're missing is that we have equal or more possession of the ball. So that can't be your style of play if you have equal or more possession of the ball. It doesn't. The math
your midfield does get bypassed quite a lot.
No, but I'm saying the math ain't mathing, and so it's not. You can't say it's the centre back doing long balls to Nunez or doing long balls to Salah. Then they do long balls back.
It's normally Trent.
But what I'm saying, you're saying they do long balls, then they do long balls back.
All I'm saying is when that guy made that controversial opinion, I was like, hey, you might have something here.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more team cohesion in Liverpool to say they're a national.
We'll see how it unfolds.
Big lose.
It's soon come anyway. Soon come. Moving away from that game. Only right to just quickly mention Ivan Toney, who came back after his ban, 8 months, and scored a goal, a free kick that again is causing more headlines, more bad than good, I would say.
Yeah, a lot's been made out of that. I think too much, right?
That's what I was going to put it to everyone.
What's that?
You know where he moved the ball.
Oh. Players do that all the time.
Messi does that the most.
Yeah, so the fact that they've made a news story up about that in the past couple of days is surprising.
Well, I think he wrote a letter though, so they had to make a story of it. Not Forest wrote a letter to the league, innit? Yeah.
Well, they're saying that.
Say what?
Saying
Take
that
the goal back.
Yeah, exactly.
Cancel the goal.
No, just complaining that maybe to say this is something you need to pay attention
waste of
to.
ink and paper, man.
It was because I think it was saying ball displacement. I was like, when you name it ball displacement, it sounds like it's so serious. Bruv.
Yeah,
it was a good goal anyway.
But even without the goal, bro, Ivan Toney was looking crazy, bro.
Yeah, he was
crazy.
Hungry.
He's looking like Kane.
Yeah. Very like again dropping deep and playing.
Do you think he's going to be there at least until the summer now?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be there longer than the summer because if they're asking for 100 million and then now I'm seeing that City are getting relegated, bro. Nobody ain't trying to touch that 100 million.
I think in the summer, I think the 100 mil is probably the January price. I think in summer it'll probably be like 60 or 70.
Okay.
Maybe not 60, 70 we'll get him, I think.
No, it can't be 7. Like, they paid 70 for Havertz, basically.
But why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Why not what?
70.
Because that's close to what you paid for Havertz.
If he doesn't sign a new contract, then
Havertz is a Champions League winner, man. At least give him a little bit of respect, man. Just a little bit of respect.
How much do you pay for him in the summer?
65 or 60 plus add-ons,
don't like-
65, I think.
well, okay. If
Sorry. You're
if
talking about,
Broja is 50 million,
he's got to be 100.
then he has to be at least 70.
He's got to be
Yeah,
100,
so-
bro. Wait, hang on, wait. How are you not doing that?
I don't think
Broja
he's
has
100.
no work behind him.
Yeah, but
I think he's got a whole body
I
of
don't
work.
think I don't think
Bradford, though, man.
he's a 100 million player.
Yeah, but if Broja is 50, why not?
Maybe because he's coming from Brentford, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, Brentford can't be claiming 100 mil. That's rude, bruv. How much you get him for? Like 500k?
That's not how it works.
But you know what? Actually,
Yeah, literally. It's like mad.
That's not how it works, right?
in this market, how much is Brandon Johnson? 45, 50?
No, 55, I think. I
55?
think it was 55.
Yeah.
Because that's why Nottingham Forest are getting in trouble as well, innit? Because they tried
Because
to
they held
put-
out longer to
Yeah.
get. Wow, 55. Yeah, I still say 70, maybe 75.
Yeah, I think that's a fair value.
Yeah, I think
I think it'll be 80 minimum if he was to go get prized away in the summer personally. But
Fair
yeah,
add-ons.
75 will probably be fair.
How much
yeah.
is Hoyland?
70, wouldn't it?
So that's
that's on the
yeah,
left.
I think about 70, 75.
So he's
yeah.
got to be 120 then if Hoyland's 70.
No, but he's man. He plays for Brentford. He's not even in England international like that. Like,
Yeah, but Brentford,
you've got to factor these into the cost price.
and he's got that disability in his back where his career can just be over at any time.
Yeah, I'm bringing all that to the table, bruv. Like,
you
you
can bring it
can't.
to the table, but he doesn't have to go to you. Somebody will be willing to pay.
He'll want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's not about that though. And it's about getting what. You
No,
think
it's always about that in the summer. If he comes to the club and says I want to leave, bruv, they're going to get the best money from him, bruv. And if the best money is what, like 70, 75, they will go.
Yeah.
I think.
That's fair.
Cool.
But I think he'll sign a new contract.
You think?
Yeah. Just so they can get the right amount of
Yeah,
money
top
for him.
dollar. When's his contract up then? Next summer.
Next summer. I'm not sure, actually.
It's not over this summer. So
Okay, next summer then.
It's either next or the one after.
Cool. Thought we'd just give him a special mention anyway. Good to see him back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, exactly. I was glad that he got on the score sheet, but like you said, I think I was even more impressed with his performance.
And he lasted 90 minutes as well.
True professional. Moving on to Man United, Molly Mar. Things changing at Old Trafford.
Yeah, things are looking good at the minute.
Almost being appointed.
Yeah.
We did discuss that last week, actually, innit?
Do you even know who this guy is?
That's what I
bro?
was going to say.
Because you're saying,
What
I've
does he
been
do?
appointed. Yeah, things are looking good. You don't even know who he is. You're just
at the end
saying
of the day-
names, bro.
Bro, I just see what he does at City. So.
Yeah.
But what's he done at City? As in,
No, just in terms of
I'm genuinely asking. 'cause I don't know
What's
who
on his CV? I want to know.
so was it to see what was it COO for City, and before that he worked for Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he's had a couple of roles at City because he didn't
Apparently-
start off as a CFO or COO. I can't remember what he started off
Yeah,
at.
he looks good. I mean, if you watch I can't remember what it was. Something on YouTube anyway, where he's talking to Tixi. How do you say his name? Chicky.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're talking about like wages of the players and comparing them to other clubs, and
At City.
their players, and then comparing them to the wages of clubs at Man United and. Did he mention Arsenal? I don't think he mentioned Arsenal. I think he mentioned Chelsea, but he was just basically speaking about like there needs to be a certain value if you're attributing these 350 to the players. So basically, the rhetoric that he was spitting was that someone like Marcus Rashford, Martial, Sancho, they would have never been on the contracts that they've got now. And I saw one comment as well.
So what he was saying that in the.
He was saying that in the clip where he was talking to Tixi, was they were basically analysing.
You're talking about Rashford or
No, they were talking about
just
club wages. But I've just used Rashford as an example. And there was another clip where he was basically speaking about players that ain't performing across like 2-3 years. Like that players like that need to be ushered out the club expeditedly. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, so what? Hang on, you're not getting excited for him saying what all the fans and pundits have been saying. Like, I don't get.
Yeah, 100%. Because Man United haven't been operating in that fashion for a while now. Like, a lot of the stuff that Man United have done.
So then, technically, you could have done that job. Then, if you
been-
could have gone
Nah,
in there.
there's- there's more.
No, I'm saying, but he could have gone there and then said what you're saying, and everyone would have been excited too.
Yeah,
Rashford, what I'm gonna do? Get rid of Rashford.
Listen,
And
I've
then
been saying it, bruv. Like, I don't think it's rocket science to manage a football. I don't believe it's like, obviously that's a bit arrogant to say, but like in terms of like setting standard like rules of engagement in terms of your business and the football operations,
infrastructure, all that,
like I think it's pretty straightforward. And what these guys have seems to be coming and doing, they're getting the best in class in pretty much everything. And as a Man United fan, it's it's positive. It's good things that can potentially happen, man.
I was going to say, I'm just responding to Strides because he was saying, did I really know him? But I was saying that if we need to appoint someone that's half decent, they're going to need like a garden leave because they're half decent and they're not going to properly do like all their business with their new club until the summer. So that's why I'm happy more than anything, because it's like, this guy, if he's got 6 months now, he'll be there in time for the summer. And let's just crack on.
he starts in 6 months.
Well, they haven't said, but I'm guessing it will probably be.
I think he was behind bringing Pep to, because he left Barcelona before Pep did, and I think he was behind bringing Pep to City. Well, he must have been working on that behind the scenes.
No, I think that's what they said.
Yeah, they left. He created the infrastructure. Him and a few guys at Barcelona left.
They went to Man City. But how
create the structure?
So in terms of the City group, all the clubs that intertwine with each other.
I know that, but do you think that he left to go Man City and then Pep, then he basically sold the Man City project to Pep?
Yeah, he must have had he has to have had a say in that. He has to have had a say in that. What's his name again? Omar Berha or something like that.
Is it Barada?
Did Pep leave and go on take a break after he left Barcelona?
Then took a break, then went Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Took a break from Bayern Munich, then came to Man City.
Okay.
So yeah, man, positive things, man, positive things. And I think we're at the minute we're trying to sort out a deal with Paul Mitchell, Paul Mitchell, and
so what's Paul Mitchell? What was he? Sporting director.
One of them's a sporting director, and one of them's head of recruitment.
So what's this guy's role?
CEO,
yeah,
COO,
and CEO of Man United. Yeah. And I think for Man City or City Group, he was basically the person that runs operations for all the clubs.
COO.
So Man City, Girona, one
New York
club, New York.
Yeah, and that's an impressive ecosystem.
And Australia,
they've got in there as well.
Melbourne.
And the Jean-Claude Blanc dude that you guys were like salivating over in the group that time, the one that was linked to PSG and stuff. I think he's going to be like a non-executive director.
Yeah, on the board.
They're trying to put really things right.
That's what I'm saying. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. Obviously, like I think it's important to obviously assess like when you're considering how much money Man United have spent over the seasons. If you compare it to someone like City, the number is pretty similar, but Man City have just spent it right compared to Man United. So, I mean,
don't forget you got the Leicester architects coming in.
Yeah, man, important guys. Man's gonna come and do the landscaping, bro. But yeah, man.
I heard I can't remember. I don't know why he's laughing like this. I heard
that's a coup for them, bro.
It's meant to be nice, bro.
You've seen our training ground, bro. We've already been.
And I heard the facilities are dope over there. And I heard they use the money from the Maguire sale. Have they? I don't know if it was trolling or something.
I think that's banter.
Is that banter?
I think that's banter. Yeah.
Because so what's their training thing called? Because someone said it was called the Maguire Hills or something like that. And I don't know if that's true.
I think that's also banter.
Is that banter as well?
Taking the piss.
Okay. But yeah, that's not even a bad thing. Like they really like honestly, Cristiano Ronaldo needs to get some shares.
Listen,
he needs to get some shares because ever since that Piers Morgan interview,
heads are rolled, man.
No, it's definitely the right thing, but it's just like, well, why is it taking so long? I don't understand,
I agree.
bro. To be a functioning company in 2024,
you just need the right people. Right?
I wanted, but even if you got the wrong people, bro, like
but the wrong people are doing the wrong things.
But how can you be so wrong, bro?
Because
in the 21st century, bro, that's crazy.
On the financials, on the financials, they've done the right thing, but on the pitch, they've done the wrong thing. So now you're trying to get the balance right.
United, you know who else? Rio was actually saying this. Actually, he was criticizing United in terms of they've got the potential to be first movers in pretty much every department.
Said it for years, man.
Yeah, and for some reason, like it's like they wait and watch what everyone else is doing before they do so.
It's a lazy approach. It's a similar approach to companies like Blockbuster. Like when you're a household name and you know that you're going to get revenue no matter what you do almost.
You don't have to be innovative.
Yeah, and Man United have definitely like rested on that that reputation for far too long. Like, and obviously it's come to a head now, being that we're chasing the likes of Man City, even the Arsenals, the Liverpools for sure.
But the thing is with your club though is when you do get involved in anything, you do it quickly and you do it like potently.
That's it. Yeah. In the past though.
I don't see why they wouldn't do it.
Because
I don't think.
Remember, the game has changed so much, and their structure has stayed the same from the 20th century, bro.
Yeah. No, in terms of like rebuilding their club and stuff, I think that's going to take a while. I actually think it might even take up to 5 years.
It's going to take a while, 100%.
Yeah, a while.
But I mean, just in terms of like, you see, like with this Jean-Claude dude that's coming in. If you remember, like PSG was doing sick collaborations like with Jordan and what have you, not blah blah. I think you're gonna start seeing your commercial aspect become a lot more desirable and
100%.
things such as that, which altogether like with the pulling power.
Yeah,
because if you look at Man City, they're still one of the lowest earning clubs.
Yeah, but
that's Man City
is different
fan base.
To Man United.
Yeah.
I know, but what makes you think that they're going to be able to like do any more than like
because look at what like United. Look how they're like a powerhouse. They're like a football powerhouse. They've got fans everywhere. They've got support people everywhere. Like the moment they have somebody that can just use all that influence and power.
Think if they get a commercial person in?
Yeah. And I'm saying that's that dude that they've been talking about.
But I don't know if he's that.
No, but that's his CV.
Yeah, to that point, it's like Man United, like they sell out in a lot. Most of the things they put out anyway, and that's with like shit effort. Like, so once they start actually having like proper lifestyle, like a lifestyle brand, they was like, oh right, I'm feeling comfortable wearing this outside. Like, brother's gonna fly off the shelves for sure.
It's scary times, man. They might be back soon.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that could literally like what's the word I'm looking for? Catalyze their football on the pitch because maybe they've got more to do. Revenue, FFP is. I'm gonna considerations.
Man City, if they get relegated, that's a big void for you guys, man.
If Man City get relegated,
it's a big what for?
It's a big void that somebody's gonna have to fill. It's either gonna be Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man United, isn't it?
Anyone will happily take it, though.
That's what I'm saying. So it's perfect. It'll be like stars aligned.
But do you question? Not say why he left. He's obviously left to either get more money.
No, he said they want to just like, he basically just wanted a new challenge.
He's getting more money. Or is he aware that, what's up?
Sorry, the reason why he's coming in and complaining about the Russians is the same reason why he's coming to the team, bro. He's coming to milk you lot for your money, bro.
Yeah. But bro, at least it'll be someone that has been there and done it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Or he knows Man City are about to crash.
Yeah,
and he might know where the skeletons are buried as well.
Apparently he was supposed to be one of the witnesses, but he was meant to give statements as well for
against City.
Not against City, but like give accounts of.
Yeah. You should be able to go to prison for these crimes. You know?
Apparently he went at the club. He went at the club when the incidents happened. I think it was like 2012 and 2016. I heard, and he came after that. So
surely
if he came before Pep,
they're saying he wasn't privy to it. I don't think Pep was part of it either. No,
but Pep couldn't be privy because it's the financial stuff. But Pep said, if they've done something wrong, I'm out.
Yeah.
That means they've lied to me.
Yeah, they lied to him. But I don't think Pep was at the club either. I don't think it was under his tenure, as far as I remember.
I'm sure they've definitely done some transgressions in Pep.
100%. That will catch up to them maybe. But these are the ones the 115 ain't part of that.
It's got to be one of something within the last 5 years, bro. 115 guys, of course.
Yeah, it's interesting times.
That would
Still
be
a long
sick
way to go.
if you were in United and then he got caught. And then banned from the game as well.
They put him on a ban, innit?
That's United luck as well. That could potentially happen.
No surprise. Quickly moving away from the Prem, obviously Jose got sacked from Roma. That was another big story. But is that no surprise because his points tally did stink recently?
No, it's a surprise, man. Roma, I don't know what they expect. Probably he's got to 2 finals. He's won one. They haven't seen a title in 20 plus years or some shit like that. I don't understand.
What were they expecting? That's a good question. What were Roma expecting?
Where are they in the league?
Because he even got them to the
Like
final.
nine, something
Like
like
after
that.
he won the European Cup, the Conference
final,
Cup,
yeah,
he got them to the final. Obviously, he hit the headlines for some of the excuses he was making. He's a character still.
Easy bet, yeah.
One win from their last 6 games or something.
Oh, what, man?
Yeah, it's
He's
not worth sacking.
got sent off a couple of times as well. But yeah, as I said, I don't know what they
I
expect.
think it's an image thing.
Yeah, maybe because they haven't. I don't think they've signed. I think they've spent like 20 million since he's been there, and they've sold players as well. Yeah, these clubs. But he's like a real. Like either you like him, and when you don't like him, bruv, he's unbearable, bruv. But the players seem to like him, so it's a bit strange.
So did the fans. They're still loving him.
Love him.
He's going to get another manager in. Just going to be do the same thing, more the same business, man.
Yeah, I think wasn't it Totti? No, De Rossi's been.
Yeah, De Rossi.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about his? What does this mean for his legacy? Obviously, he keeps on like his last few clubs. He's not really. He's not won any. He ain't won no leagues. He's been getting 5th, 6th place finishes.
That time's gone, man.
Is and will always be the chosen one, bro.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, like, you see, like, obviously you've been. I listened to the last episode and I heard you claim to be a free agent, which I'm not buying. But let me just ask you: put your Arsenal hat on. Obviously, I know you're a Toon Army guy. Yeah, would you take him at Arsenal, Jose Mourinho,
to do what?
Just like to succeed from Arteta if for whatever reason Arteta's contract wasn't extended?
When was the last time he won the league? So basically, no. I think the Prem's moved on from him.
So
and football's moved on from him in terms of
what. So because I was thinking, like, would you like? You see, like, for people that are saying like Arteta hasn't proven himself to be a winner just yet. Like Mourinho hasn't he? Like Mourinho wins everywhere he goes, bar Tottenham, and he got fired like literally just before the final, which was insane. So what would you say to people that will be like, oh, but okay, he hasn't won the league or what have you not? He's had like 5th, 6th place finishes here and there, but he guarantees you success.
Who?
Like,
Jose.
Yeah, Jose.
Depends what you mean by success. It's like he was with Chelsea, he didn't win the league, as in the second time he came back before he got sacked. He was at Tottenham, didn't win the league.
Got to a final.
No, but we're talking about the league. Jose, I think Jose is now he's more of a cup specialist now. He can get you to a cup final, he can probably win it. But in terms of the league and consistency, in terms of playing not even playing a certain type of football, because his style of football now, I don't think it's conducive to win the league. Because
he could win the Champions League, though. Is that a good, fair enough substitute?
No, because I think fans are fickle, innit? He'll come in. Jose's a winner, as United fans have found, but at what cost? Your style of football will be shit. It may be a lot of controversial that he's going to create amongst the club. It's not good. It's not something that I think Arsenal should do, because Arsenal are moving in a direction. Fair enough, Arteta may not be the one that takes you to the promised land, but to go back to Jose with the players that Arsenal have right now, it's not fit.
What about somewhere like Newcastle?
Maybe, but again, I think that's a backward step. Because
Jose
get someone that's progressive.
What, a backward step for Jose or for Newcastle?
I don't think so.
He does. It is like
he's definitely gonna.
I think he'd be
more of a chance of glory for Newcastle that they haven't experienced.
No, but I'm saying it's a backward step in the sense of
the long term progress.
How's going to do something? Your next manager should be better than Howe, and should be something that someone could compete with
on top.
The club and those.
Oh, you think it'll be a backward step for Newcastle?
Yeah, because I don't think. I thought you meant.
But it's not progressive.
Yeah,
okay, he's going to come and do what?
In terms of like
Jose Mourinho,
no. It's not the same. It's Jose Mourinho, because it's the opportunity cost.
Yeah.
So you're going to get Jose Mourinho in, and what you can get maybe, and I'm not saying he's available, but another progressive manager like Alonso. So you're going to miss out on all these other managers just so you can get Jose because he's a winner. But there's other managers who can be a winner.
That's like buying Sancho and having Greenwood and then getting Ronaldo in.
Yeah.
Like Ronaldo will get you goals, but the development that you are making in that direction, you've now just thrown it by the wayside.
I think Jose's the kind of manager he does rub you up the wrong way if I don't know, if certain clubs he's rubbed people up the wrong way, but certain clubs he's just that they've been a fit for him, like Inter Milan. Yeah, I thought it was a fit. Roma was surprisingly a fit as well. Because the question I was going to ask was, would you take Ancelotti at Arsenal right now?
At Arsenal,
yeah.
Me personally, I think all of these people, they not say they're dinosaurs, but they're getting on a bit, and there's other managers out there that you can probably get that you can.
Yeah, but Arsenal right now they want trophies, bro.
No, but
and
it's not
Ancelotti.
just-
No, I think they want more than trophies.
Just trophies.
I wouldn't take Mourinho. The reason why I asked,
Ancelotti wouldn't take Mourinho.
No, I wouldn't, because I was having this conversation with one of the. I know he listens to the podcast a lot, B-Man, and I don't know if he was trying to wind me up, but he kept on pushing this because he knows that obviously for me, like. I'm not Arteta out if we don't win anything this season, but I'm open to him getting out the door. Like, I'll be open to a successor, so to speak, because I think his grace for me would be up. And then obviously he was talking to me about Mourinho, and I was like, no, the abuse that he's given Arsenal.
Yeah, he could.
No, but forget about that stuff. I'm talking about just in terms of progressing your team.
Progressing our team, I don't think he's good for our playing style. I don't think he'd be good for our players. He might weed out a couple of guys, yeah, but I feel like he might.
Zinchenko's out first,
and I just think we'll be back to like just compete, like finishing in maybe just about top 4 Europa. I don't know if we'll challenge for a title, but he might. If we was in Europe, I would back him to maybe get us to a semi-finals, maybe even a final with a Champions League, or maybe. But that's too much of a punt for me.
I think you're right, because I think your club, your squad isn't mature enough for Mourinho, in the sense that he likes guys at 28 pushing on. You know what I mean? So
veteran-esque.
I wouldn't take him there, but I'm surprised that Della Strada wouldn't take him at Newcastle, because
that's what I'm saying. Newcastle.
It's like potentially Newcastle can be the richest team in the world, right? Richest club in the world. So how will probably let's say Newcastle finish 7th or 8th next or this season. Okay, Jose Mourinho comes. Newcastle probably still finish 7th or 8th, and then but they're going backwards. And as I said, it's the opportunity cost. Like, let's say, for example, you lose that on a Alonso, a De Zerbi, all these up and coming managers.
Is that who you're saying Newcastle need next?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you can get a progressive manager and still build. Because Newcastle don't need to win anything right now.
I think they'd love him at Newcastle. The reason I say,
they're fickle fans. They want instant. It's not about that.
But in terms of the setup, you look at their goalkeeper in their back 4. That's perfect for Jose.
Yeah.
Like that's absolutely perfect. And then obviously got the attacking threat where they can almost do their thing. I wouldn't match them to like a Chelsea team that done a madness, but yeah, they're.
I think he could get Newcastle in the top 4 personally.
I think so as well.
And get you stable in there.
I'm not disputing that, but I'm just saying it's for me it's a backwards step.
In the long run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
But considering he always gets sacked, man, he I think the specialist of failure tag that he tried to give Arsenal is coming back to bite him.
Bro,
He's not a specialist. What do you mean?
That's crazy, bro.
What's happening here, bruv?
That's crazy, bro.
Nah. Don't do that to a special one. What?
You're scarred.
Crazy.
Scarred you, bro.
All right, cool.
Just thought I'd try to slip that in there.
Moving away from Jose, just quick. Obviously, there's been these racist chants in the media, and just to quickly touch on it, that FIFA is saying that they want automatic game forfeits from racist chanting from the fans. What do you think? Quickly, just go around the room.
No, nothing's changing, man.
If they did that though, I think that could change something. Imagine like your team loses if you're found to be racist.
No, he said forfeit. What does that mean?
Yeah, so I think
as in like 3 points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
that
If I was the upper fan, I'd start doing racist chants as well. If I was a team,
No, your team will forfeit.
so I'm saying if I'm the opposition, I'm starting racist chants as well, so they get forfeited. Bro.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Why? Oh,
Yeah.
because you think it's not an honourable way to win the game.
No, I'm saying if Arsenal comes to Liverpool, and Arsenal are doing racist chants, and then they say stop it, all the game's forfeited.
Yeah.
I'm going over to Arsenal side. I'm doing racist chants.
Okay. So you're gonna like pose as an Arsenal fan?
Why not, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not?
How do you control it? How do you determine
police it?
How do you police it? Yeah,
I agree.
just true. So what? The walking off the pitch that the team done. You don't think that's
No, I don't think that's adequate. Like it's not enough these days. It's nothing for me. Nothing's really changing. I know that they want to stamp it out, but again, like we said, that it's important. Like, how can you police that?
Yeah,
You know
my
what I mean?
thing is, what do they want? Do they want people to not be racist anymore? Or do they just want them to be quiet about being racist?
Honestly.
What's the point?
Just be quiet about being racist, man.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is, yeah. I personally think it might do something. I saw like Joey Barton was he responded to something Ian Wright said, and he got loads of backlash because of obviously his family's connections to some racist murder.
What do you mean? Joe Biden's racist as well, bro.
Yeah,
Let's have
exactly.
it right.
Yeah, but has he got anything that outright?
No,
that you can outright pin on on him.
His brother's a wild boy, bro.
Yeah, but that's not Joey Barton though.
His
If
family.
you heard the story, if you listen to that podcast,
No, I did. So I know that he's racist, but Strives is asking if I've got any.
Yeah, we ain't got anything to pin on him. Like he could bust games. I know. I believe he's
Who did he punch
racist.
up that day on the training field? Was it Dabo?
Dabo, Austin.
But punched him unconscious, brother, and just punching his head on the floor, bro. You guy's racist, bro, man. That was a racist attack.
But what I will say, he'll do that to a white person too.
I don't know.
No, I know.
What you think he would do? As in, what the person knocked out on the floor and it would pound his head into ground meat, bro?
100% he'll do that.
He's got a screw loose. But I do believe he's because I believe he's racist, and that's the only reason why I ask. Why I bring him up is because if he is racist, then and if he's telling you that that's not going to stop us, then you got to believe him. You know what I'm saying? Because if he is racist and he's saying that's not going to help, you kind of got to hear what he's saying because he's telling you like
you should be your consultant.
You should be that. He's like, I know you don't like me right now, but listen. I've got the key to deal with people like me, man. But if he's not racist, I'm still thinking it might do something because, bro, imagine I went to watch the Arsenal game. I took my little one with me. And I don't get to watch a game of football because some prick has just started doing racist chants and everyone walks off the pitch. And that keeps happening every time I go to watch my team. I'm pissed. And whoever keeps on doing the racism stuff, the ultras will probably give him a hiding and teach him to just keep it in your four walls, man, at the dinner table, bro. Stop bringing that to the football.
Yeah.
But it might help.
You see it's like a 12-year-old child that's doing a racist chants as well. Nah, that's long, bro, man. That's long, bro.
Because that happens as well, bro.
Bro, they're the wildest trolls on Twitter, bro. The 12-year-old, the 12-year-old community.
Honestly, bro, all you have to do is go in online gaming,
fly, bro.
Yeah.
Dumb stuff.
So I think it's going to be a difficult one to pass that, for instance.
Yeah,
I get it. I do get it. It's like
they want to feel like walking off the pitch, walk off the pitch. Bro.
Yeah,
like you shouldn't have to deal with it, but at the same time,
the rule should be, bruv, you should if they're feeling emotionally distressed, bruv, you're allowed to make unlimited subs, bruv. Just replace that guy, bruv. Whoever's walked off, bruv.
Yeah, just bring on all the white subs,
bruv. The show's got to go on, bruv.
So you're saying in so many words that look, man, suck it up. I'm
definitely not saying suck it up, brother. There should be punishments of some way, shape, or form. But that's the problem. There isn't any punishment. There's no punishment for the clubs, and if there is, it's like a 5K fine, bruv. That's what. That's 10 minutes worth of work, bruv, for these guys.
Crazy. All right, cool. Before we end the pod, just quickly go around the room.
Sorry, quick one. Any thoughts on any Aluko?
What? I haven't seen it properly.
What thoughts?
I haven't. Okay, so I saw like a post where she was like going on like I don't know, like like that Shemima Bigham thing, like when she was. I mean, it looked like that, like she was doing some crazy plea. And I was like, hold on, this can't be over Joey Barton.
She was tripping. I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I hear what she's saying, but I think she was tripping in terms of. I think the first thing she said is, "I don't care," but then she made a video.
Yeah, okay.
And then the next thing was she was saying like unless you've sat under the spotlight and the lights and you've been in the studio and there's somebody talking in your ear saying you got like 20 seconds, you got 20 seconds. You can't really chat for me as a pundit. I think when you're dead, you're dead. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter if I've been in the seat or not. I can say I can call bullshit. I don't have to be an analyst or a pundit.
I hear what she's saying in that though, because there is mad pressures in doing that. Because I think I even heard Rio say it like very recently.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could work in the studio or without the training anywhere. I couldn't do it. But my thing is, it doesn't mean that you're good or that I can't
or that you can't criticize.
Do you know what I mean? I know the difference between somebody who handles it well and does well and somebody who doesn't.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Boy, she just needs to she's done it a fair few times now, like in terms of like, I mean, appearances on TV. So for me, that's not a good enough excuse.
Bro, people like they said the example they keep on doing is that he's got like 19 key passes in 40 games.
Oh mate,
that's one a game.
Jeez.
Bro, if you go on the comments, bro, she's getting I just that's because this is the first time since that Michael Jackson tune. What's the one where white or black or white?
Yeah,
I've not seen all races united like this, bro. In the comments, they're all joining forces to call bro. Crazy,
man. But quickly before we end the pod, we've had way too much fun today. Just back page segment. Quickly go around the room. So it's basically either be a team, manager, club, that we think that have stood out this weekend, or the weekend that's gone, I should say. So just quickly go around the room. Anyone want to start?
I don't mind starting. My back page is going to Forest. Nah, man. Forest Green, bruv. For sacking Troy Deeney, bruv. Troy Deeney was tripping, bruv. Like, this guy was crazy. I don't know who he thought he was, bruv.
Was that 29 days?
Bruv, I think it was something like that.
I've not even played it.
He got sacked before he got paid.
I need to watch that whole time, Troy, man.
Oh, man. Troy's been moving crazy, bruv. He did a podcast tour talking about how he was the greatest player ever that isn't the greatest player ever. Then he's gone into management. He thinks he's Jose Mourinho before he's Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
And now he's saying that they used him for his resources, that certain players wouldn't have gone to the club if it wasn't for it, bruv. Forest Green got my back pages, bruv, because, yeah, man, he needed to go. I hope he gets back into a job, though. I don't want him to, I don't want this to be the end for him, but sometimes you need to get your lessons sharp, quick. And I liked how Forest Green delivered that medicine to him.
I think he said they knew who I was, and so why would they hire me or something like that?
Wow.
And he knows who they are. So why would you go to a vegan club and start doing? That's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy work, man. Crazy work from Troy Deeney, bruv. Get your head up, though, pal.
Della.
Back pages will be Jota. I think he stepped up in Salah's absence, and I think in Salah's absence going forward, he'll probably be Liverpool's key forward.
Jerry?
I thought somebody would have said it by now. Mine will be Xabi Alonso, just for that.
Because of Leverkusen, yeah.
Yeah. And special mention to McAllister.
With Xhaka.
Yeah, with Xhaka.
Yeah,
I'm happy for Xhaka, man.
I'm going to go for Jim Ratcliffe for, starting the journey for making Manchester great again. Almost said America. Hold tight, Jim.
Yeah, mine's going to go to the same guy.
Jude Bellingham, yeah?
Jude Bellingham.
He's fucking being sick.
You almost got a wave.
Nah, to be honest, I wanted to give it to Man United, but obviously Molly Marr went for it. So he was like my second if someone didn't say it. But yeah.
You can't give it to Man United. You can give it to Jim because
that's
you
what I was
can't
going to
give it to the club.
Well, yeah, I was going to give it to Jim, but I thought let me just choose Jude. He was my number 2. Just this guy, man, just pulling out trees.
Yeah, he's special, man. He's really special.
But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the podcast for this week. We hope to get you back same time, same place. We out.